Alright guys, so now it is official, LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku will be getting his own unique equipment coming out tomorrow night for Dragon Ball Legends weekly reset update. And it's actually going to be tonight, technically speaking, because I am Pacific time, but I will be coming out with tons of leaks throughout the week, guys. Don't forget that Dragon Ball Legends will be having its own broadcast alongside every other Dragon Ball game, such as Dokkan, The Breakers, and Xenoverse 2. I'll keep you guys covered throughout the whole week because things are getting juicy, guys. The Legends Festival is literally just a month away, so stay tuned for that. Like throughout the whole week, it's going to be insane. But here in front of us, we do have something very interesting. It's been a long time since we've gotten a unique equipment for an LF. Now the question is, can it save LF Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku? Can it save this character? I think this character has two main issues. Number one, his unique gauge takes up way too long to build up. So hopefully the third slot on his unique equipment will supply maybe 25 to 35 to maybe even 50% at the start of the battle. I think that would be completely ideal. This character also needs some insane amount of defense buffs. I mean, some health, like let's just say 25%, something crazy, because a lot of people have been using him lately just because they thought he would be getting his own unique equipment, and they were right. And I was testing out this character. His defense is so bad. I mean, he came out for the 4th anniversary, but still, like, he was pretty solid for, I would say, 3 to 4 months after the anniversary. And then there was such a huge dip in this character's ability to produce at a high level. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Now, I completely forgot what this character does. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do know, I think with his Z ability, he does buff. Let's see here. He buffs 3 tags, which is Sun Family, Sagas from the movies, as well as Saiyans, Base, Strike, and Blast Attack, which is actually pretty nice. Now, will he replace Orange Piccolo in Sagas from the movies in green? To be honest, I still don't think so. I could completely be wrong, but these unique equipments aren't the best. It has to be really good is all I'm gonna leave it at, right? Because don't forget, this character he's not even an old character, and he's missing so many things, right? Now, like I said, I did forget what this character does. So really quick, let's just quickly take a look. You think he does a lot, right? Because he has, he came out for the 4th anniversary, and the kits are usually supplied pretty heavy, but it's his stats also, like, what is he? He's a melee unit, okay? So as a melee unit, 260 is not too bad. It's pretty bad for an anniversary unit, I guess. I mean, yeah, his defense at 166 and 162 is not the best either. But let's just have a read here, guys, because like I said, I completely forgot. And once again, there's only going to be a few more videos with this mic quality because today my new mic should be coming in the mail. Like I said, the old one broke, so this is all I have for now. So I'll be getting it later today. Anyways, his main ability is I'm Still Standing. Come on. Randomly draws one of your own cards, or destroys one, randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws the ultimate Dragon Fist next. By the way, his ultimate does hit like a truck if it builds up, but we'll get to that in just one bit. He also restores his own health by 30% and ki by 50, which is pretty nice. 30% damage inflicted for 30 timer counts, which is pretty nice too. Also increases card draw speed by level 1 for 15 timer counts. And the following effects occur if this character's unique gauge is full. Now, don't forget, guys, one of the issues with this character is that his unique gauge does take quite the bit to fill up, which we'll get to in just one bit. But it's every time this character uses a card, and it just takes too long. Like, most of the time, the match will be over with by the time this character's unique gauge does fill up. So I do think his unique equipment will supply some sort of stat buff to his unique gauge at the very beginning of the match, or at least it should. But yeah, anyways, he restores own vanish by 100% and reduces enemy's vanish gauge to 0. So this is actually very busted. Popping your main ability to like literally flip the script, right? You gain your vanish by 100% and your enemy loses. So this is really good. But like I said, you need your unique gauge completely filled up, and they need to fix that, right? And it takes 25 timer counts to have passed. Now, don't forget, this is a good ability, but in a condition, right? His first unique ability is a Guardian's Duty. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. Plus 90% damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Reduces damage received by 60%, cannot be cancelled. Also increases arts card draw speed by level 1, cannot be cancelled, and -5 to strike cards cost cannot be cancelled. So, pretty standard, I'd say so, right? I mean, pretty good for just existing. It's what we can expect for most units. But here we also have applies the following effects itself when this character enters the battlefield. He gets an extra 30% to key, 30% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Applies buff effects, nullifies enemies special cover change for 10 timer counts, activates twice. So this is pretty good too. I mean, honestly, like, yeah, this is pretty good. 2 times is not the best, but 10 timer counts is pretty notable. And also charges own unique gauge by 100% if this character uses a strike or a blast card if there are 2 defeated battle members remaining, or two defeated battle members activates once. Excuse me. So if he's the last man standing, he will get his unique gauge completely filled up if he uses a strike or a blast. So that's pretty good too. But still, also we have a winning trump card. Knocks enemies back to long range if cover change is performed against their strike attack. Activates during assist, and you could combo this in with special moves. Also applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a strike or a blast card. Now this is where the unique gauge fills up, which, you know, he also gets some extra buffs like 3% to his own health, 5% to ki, which is nice. Also plus 10% damage inflicted for 10 timer counts, and this is where it gets really crazy with his ultimate, guys. Plus 5% to damage to ultimate damage inflicted, activates 6 times. So that's an extra 60. I'm so sorry. Where's my math? Typical Dragon Ball fan. 30% to his ultimate damage cannot be cancelled. So that's really nice. Also slightly charges own. See, that's the problem. Slightly charges own unique gauge every time this character uses a strike or a blast card while on the battlefield. Applies the following effects once unique gauge is full, activates once. So most of the time you won't even see the light of the day of this unique gauge due to how bad this character is and how he can't tank. But if he does get that, he restores own health by 20%, enhances special move arts, which we saw above, which we'll see in just one bit. Also enhances special move, ultimate, and main ability. We saw the main ability, right, which is really busted. I mean, to reduces your enemy's vanish to 0 and completely restore your own to 100 is very good, but on the condition that you do need your unique gauge completely full, right? His green card is Enraged Fighting Spirit. Draw a strike card next, restores own ki by 40 and plus 25% to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. And if your unique gauge is full, he restores own health by 10%, which is pretty nice because this is not, I mean, you can stack this, I guess. So the more green card you have, the more health you'll be getting back. So that's pretty nice too. Now, the ultimate is be hitting like a truck, guys. The Dragon Fist is going to be an absolute problem. Deals supreme impact damage. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. Plus 40% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, which is really nice. Applies attribute upgrade minus 100 to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts. And nullifies enemies, you know, basically endurance effects. And it has blast armor. Now, if your unique gauge is full, he nullifies unfavorable element factors, which is really busted, right? So any purple characters that are going to come in to try to tank this character is not going to work to its full ability, because don't forget, guys, we are somewhat in a blue and purple meta right now, guys. So yeah, I mean, this character looks pretty good, and he also has no switching with his special move, Super Dragon Meteor, which is really nice. If you catch somebody slipping, they don't know your unique gauge is full, or they're not paying attention, the no switching could definitely catch people by surprise. So if your unique gauge is full, this character could be quite troublesome. So yeah, my expectations are pretty high for this, guys. They need defense on this character, of course some offense. That's what it's going to supply mainly, right? A little bit of everything. On top of that, the unique gauge needs to be supplied at the start of the match at least by 30%, I'd say. It's fair. So yeah, quite interested on this character's unique gauge, actually. This character is good. He could be good. He has like a good, I would say, core. It just needs to be amplified with stats and a buffed unique gauge. So yeah, guys, comment down below. Are you guys excited for this? How many stars do you guys currently have this LF Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku? And I will be coming out with leaks throughout the whole week, month, and some leaks today and some update guides today as well. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys please just like and subscribe, because why not? It is for free, and I'll keep you guys updated here 24/7, everything Dragon Ball Legends. And with that being said, I'll definitely catch you guys once again in a few hours. Have a good one.